In Brazil's dark underworld, a man emerged feared by criminals and police alike. A man who claimed to have killed over 100 people. They called him Pedrinho Matador. Pedro Rodrigues Filho, born 1954, is considered the deadliest serial killer in Brazil's history. Starting at age 14, his violent spree lasted decades, with many murders committed after 1985, inside and outside of prison walls. Unlike typical killers, many of his victims were other criminals, earning him the nickname, the Brazilian Dexter. Growing up in a violent household, Pedro's rage exploded when he murdered his first victim at just 14. Over the next years, he tracked down and killed drug dealers, gang members, and even his own abusive father. Captured in 1973, Pedro's bloodshed didn't stop. Inside prison, he murdered over 40 inmates, rapists, murderers, gang leaders, anyone he considered evil. Guards described entire cell blocks frozen in fear when Pedrinho walked by. Even after decades behind bars, from 1985 to 2003, Pedro's killing spree never slowed. He targeted notorious criminals and was moved between prisons for safety. In one infamous incident, he killed 4 inmates in a single day. By the late 80s and 90s, Pedrinho had become a prison legend. Other killers refused to share cells with him. Police reports estimate over 100 murders, making him one of the deadliest serial killers in the world. After serving 34 years, Pedro was released in 2007, but freedom didn't last. He was arrested again in 2011 for continued violent acts. It seemed Pedrinho couldn't escape his own darkness. Later in life, Pedro claimed to have changed. From prison, he launched a YouTube channel speaking against crime, warning youth not to follow his path. But many still debate whether a man with so much blood on his hands could truly change. In March 2023, Pedrinho Matador was ambushed and killed outside his home in Brazil. Even in death, his legend endures. Some view him as a vigilante, others as a cold-blooded killer. Pedro Rodrigues Filho's story blurs the line between justice and monstrosity. A man who killed killers, yet left behind terror and over 100 bodies. Subscribe to Creepycore for more shocking true horror stories from around the world.